Hello and welcome to Solar PV TV. We're here at GTM Research's U.S. Solar Market Insight Conference in San Diego, and I'm lucky to be joined by Bill Walton, who really needs no introduction. Bill.
Christian, it's great to be here. We're in San Diego at the Green Tech Media Conference. It's been so interesting and so fascinating, and the great thing about it is that not only is the message so good and so pure, but the people who are so inspirational, so committed, so dedicated. And that's what drives me, because this is the battle of our lives. This is one that we cannot lose. We must come together and we must win. Energy production and resource management, the critical issues of our time. And by working together with the science and the technology and the ingenuity and the new equipment and the new engineering, we have a chance to survive. We have a chance to keep this thing going.
Wow, thank you, Bill. That really brings it home. And I have to say, there were so many technical discussions here at this conference, but I feel like your talk that you gave just a few minutes ago here really brought home some of the fundamental messages that people out there aren't really hearing about solar.
Christian, I'm not a scientist and I'm not an engineer. I'm a person. I'm a consumer. I'm someone who lives. And I realize that we have to take care of the earth the same way we take care of our bodies, the same way we take care of the food that we try to eat. And as we try to live as long as we possibly can, we have to make the choices. The choices in life is, okay, how are we going to do this? What are we going to do? Who are we going to do it with? Because our species' survival is at stake here. And if we don't make the right choices, if we don't stop the crazy burning of the fossil fuels that are destroying our atmosphere, we're not going to make it. And I learned from Keith Richards recently when Keith said, the longer I live, the longer I want to live.
That's a great message. Yeah, and I noticed during your talk you really brought home this connection between personal health and sustainable energy. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
The relationship, how it all rolls into one, but nothing comes for free, and the sacrifice necessary to get to where you want to go. But if you look at your body and then its relationship to the earth, and how your individual health is the same story as the health of the earth. Because if your body doesn't work, if you don't take care of it, if you don't use the science and the technology available to keep going, as many orthopedic health challenges and issues as I have with my structural congenital defects in my feet, with my knee injuries, with my spine failure and collapse, I'm alive today because of science and technology. And when you extrapolate that thought and concept to what we're doing with our earth, we have to take care of the health of the earth. And that's clean air, clean water, and that is all contingent upon how we generate the necessary power that's going to allow us to live the lives that we do have. And that's why I'm here. Solar energy. This is the biggest no-brainer in the history of the world.
Right, and I understand you practice what you preach, that you have a solar system which you have installed on your home.
We have the greatest solar system on our house. We have 12 kH worth of capacity, 43 panels up there, and the combination of the great company that we have behind us, NRG, but with its partners as well, because nobody makes it to the top alone. We have Quick Mount, which is the sealer. We have the Unirack, which is the equipment and the hardware that mounts everything right there on the roof. Then we have the LG panels, and then we have the N-phase inverters. And so it's all right there, and to be able to have right on my iPad, right on my iPhone, I get the real-time printout of what's going on up there, and so that I can monitor, make sure everything is working just perfectly, and it does.
Excellent. And do you have any other messages that we didn't talk about that you think are really important for people out there to know about solar and about the move to sustainable energy?
The grassroots nature of this and everything else that's good is the ability to drive the message, and as a human being who is willing to step to the front. What I want to be in my life, my dream and my challenge and my goal, is to be a solar panel myself. so that when it all comes in, I just take it and then turn it right around and send it out to do what's good and what's right. And to be able to be in this world and meet the most interesting people, including Jan Brandt. Jan Brandt, who is as smart a person as I've ever met. And I read him every day at solarwakeup.com. And just, he drives me. Jan Brandt is pretty much like Coach Wooden, Chick Hearn, and Maurice Lucas, all in one. Someone who shines the light, delivers the message, and clears the space under the board. I just hope one day that I can be a tiny fraction of the human being that Jan Brandt is.
Well, that's a great endorsement. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us on your busy schedule.
Christian, Solar PV TV. Incredible.
Well, this is Christian Roseland with Solar PV TV, and thanks for watching.